What's up, y'all? It's me, it's your boy Asmongold, and today we're over in Firelands, and some people have been asking this, requesting for this, and that's some more gameplay of like old raids and stuff like that, just like what a transmog raid is going to look like, what a transmog run is going to look like in Warlords of Draenor. And so what I figured I'd do is I would go and actually do like all of Firelands or whatever, and show you guys what this is actually going to be like. Now, this was so easy. This was a complete fucking joke. Before I sped this up, like I sped the trash up because nobody wants to kill me seeing babies, or sorry, see me killing baby spiders all day. But here we are, Bethlak, and Bethlak might as well be a baby spider, and you guys will see why. I mean, he dies, and I don't even know how long, but it was less than 10 seconds probably. And so this is really nice. He's only got 3 million health, and you crit him for 500,000. I mean, come on, let's be real here. This is not even going to be a big deal. You do that 7 times, and he's fucking dead. And anyway, so I just come on up here, and I just kill him, and it takes, as I said, like I'm not even counting right now, but he's pretty much about to be dead, and like right now. And so anyway, I had a lot of fun doing this. I might do heroic next week. I'm not really sure. It just kind of depends on, like, I don't know if I have time and, all the other stuff, but I had a good time doing this. If you have the level 100 alpha, you might want to come out and, or beta, excuse me, I forgot it's beta now. Level 100 beta, you might want to come out and do this. Now, there are some things that don't have their stuff scaled down, and these mobs are one of them. This fire debuff that they have is not scaled down. Now, honestly, guys, I would really expect like quite a few things going into live to not be scaled down, just because there's there's probably closer. I mean, there's got to be like 10,000 spells in the entire game, and so I really would not be very surprised if a couple of them were not scaled down by the time the game came out. And so it's really obvious when it isn't, because you'll just be taking basically no damage, no damage, no damage, and then you'll just go down really fast. And so obviously that kind of sucks, but as long as you know what to look out for and know what to watch out for. And I also did BWD, Blackwing Descent. And the Farian has the same thing, like his Shadow Flame Barrage was not scaled down, and so he fucking kicked my ass. That kind of sucked. I did 2 tries on that, and I have another video on that also. But I was actually really surprised at how easy this was, and it made me want to try Heroic Mode to see if there was really any added difficulty at all. I would say probably the hardest boss in here was Ragnaros, and he wasn't even really that hard at all. I actually didn't let any of the suns hit, which I was surprised. I thought that I was going to fuck up and let a few of them hit, but it seems like I kind of got lucky on the placement. And also, I have Heroic Throw, if you guys don't know, as a Gladiator, or like, I don't know, I guess it's probably Prod also. As Prod, Heroic Throw has no cooldown, and so I can just, one Heroic Throw can kill the ads in just a single hit, and so that really made it a lot easier for me. But even on this guy here, what is his name? Lord Rylith. Even on Lord Rylith, I mean, look at that shit. I mean, he's just dead. He's dead in no time at all. I mean, this guy, like, whenever I did the guide, I think I have the guide on my YouTube channel of me doing this in, like, 580 gear. And, I mean, like, this was just the biggest pain in the ass to do. And, like, now, it's not even a big deal at all. Like, honestly, whenever level 100 comes out, like, I don't know if I said that. I re-recorded this because I said something stupid. But if I didn't say it in this iteration, this entire clip was a little bit over 15 minutes long. So, put that into perspective, I did an entire Firelands clear, all 7 bosses in about 16 minutes, a little bit somewhere around there, like 14 to 16 minutes. I'm not really entirely sure, I don't remember, but Elisrazor, I was expecting Elisrazor to have a little bit less health, actually, compared to the other ones, but 6 million health. I think I almost killed her before she even left the ground, and other than that, I mean, that was just no big fucking deal. I thought it'd be funny if I got them out, but I didn't. And anyway, so you guys can see here, I'm just going to kill some Shannox trash here until I can actually get to him. Take a drink. Anyway, the Pandaria mobs, because the Pandaria mobs are not as low a level as this, basically, Mr. Pandaria monsters and like bosses are not, you don't have this ridiculous scaling going on with them, and so they're actually significantly harder to kill. And I was kind of upset that there wasn't any scaling going on, because I tried to solo Galleon, and I tried to solo Galleon, and that was really kind of that was not going to happen. That's pretty much all that's pretty much what I got out of that, as I was not going to be able to solo him. And I got him to like 98%, and like all the ads came down and killed me. And so I was expecting to be able to survive a little bit longer with that, because I was sort of survive longer than that level 90. And hopefully there'll be a little bit more scaling changed, because Mists of Pandaria raid bosses will still be extremely hard to do solo, but I think that with just a few people, you're not really going to have much trouble. Barrel Rock, I was really kind of concerned as to how Barrel Rock was going to go, because I don't really have a lot of healing or anything. I wasn't really going to try and like heal up and everything for Decimation Blade, and so I was really glad whenever he basically just died. And I might do Dragon Soul too, at least up to Spine. I'm not going to fucking do that again. But, I mean, I might do that again. I haven't really decided again. And as you guys can see here, he's hitting me for like 4,000, and I'm healing all the time because I have this thing called it's like Blood Craze. It used to be a talent a long time ago, and they changed it. And basically, Blood Craze, I don't even know how I healed myself there. I have no idea how I healed myself. Oh, you know what it probably was? It was Second Wind. And anyway, like, I don't think I told you guys. Actually, I have. I did say in the other video, is that Second Wind now is really shitty for like normal play, and just like PvP, it's really shitty for PvP, and at least I think so. And but for like stuff like this, Second Wind is so godly, it's not even funny. I mean, it's just so ridiculously good because of the damage scaling, and you're gaining 10% of that damage back. And it's not the damage that's scaled down. It's actually the scaled up damage. And so I was really kind of surprised. One thing with this boss here, Major Domo, is that I was kind of expecting this to happen, which is why I was a little pretty much ready for it, as his little jump thing does not, it still does the normal damage, and so he did a whole lot of damage to me right there. But again, it wasn't even really a big deal. See, like one hit healed me for 34,000, and so there's really not going to be any way that you're going to be able to die to anything, really, unless you're like incredibly stupid or very undergeared or not attacking, because of the damage scaling. It's just such a high healing, and I think I showed on my other clip where I was actually doing Lord Malgar, and he was hitting me for 50,000 a second, and I was still healing through it. And to put that in perspective, I mean, that's like a quarter, or like 20% of my health in just one hit. And so I'm really liking the scaling changes, and just kind of my overall opinion on the whole thing is that I'm really glad that they did this, and I really like seeing big numbers occasionally, but I was kind of, you know, I did think that the numbers from Pandaria were getting a little bit ridiculous, and so I'm glad that they've kind of given us both things to do now, where you can have the big numbers whenever you're doing solo content, and you know, old solo content, and in normal things you have basically high-level Wrath of the Lich King numbers somewhere around there. And as you guys can see here, the Sons of Flame only have like 20,000 health. That's like as much as it's like less than, well, actually that would be a dumb comparison. Right now it's about the same as a level 91 mob about, and so this is just extremely easy to do, as I said before, and so you can almost one-shot everything in here. And Ragnaros was really easy, like also, as you guys can see. I mean, there was really no point where I was going to die at all. And I don't know, like, as I said before, I'm happy about this, and I hope they kind of change a little bit of the stuff to Mists of Pandaria to make it a little bit more accessible to solo. And because now it just really seems like it won't. But there's a lot to change, a lot to happen. You know, things are still just in beta, and things can even change whenever I'm live. And so hopefully you guys enjoyed this, gave you guys some insight into what the changes are going to be for the scaling and the item level drop, or the item level squish. And so that's pretty much all I've got. So hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and like, comment, subscribe.